grab my gear, load the truck. Heading out, don't give a truck. Rifles locked, boots tied tight. Gonna catch that deer all through the night. Hunting in the highland hill, chasing dreams and catching thrills. The wind is howling, the game is near. In the woods, our favorite place, my dear. Hunting in the highland hill.
So today I'm going to get the 22LR here that I set up for some long range shooting. I'm going to get this set up with the Arken ZULUS, which has been on my 223. It's also been on my 270. I've used it on a couple of times, but we're going out and do a bit of rabbiting tonight with the dogs. It'll also give me a chance to kind of do a bit of work while, instead of just sitting in the field looking for foxes at this time of year. If we take the rifle out, then we can knock a few rabbits over while we're scanning for foxes as well. So it's a pretty simple setup. Because I've got most of my rifles set up on rails, a little bit higher on the 223, the 22LR than what it would be on the 223. But let's see how we go. As you see, because I've got rails set up, it is a case of just undoing screws, taking the scope off, yep. Undoing the screws, and take the scope off, and then just fitting it back onto that rail there. So we'll just torque this up. Now we have ready to go to the range. As you see, I'm set up for the 223 on this, but you can set up different profiles. In fact, I think there's 26 different profiles. I'm set up here on X. If I want to set up a new profile, which I will just go to Y, that'll give me a completely clean profile to set up on. As you see, I'm not at the range yet, so I'm just kind of just setting this up for to run. I'll put in all my ballistics in because I know what my ballistics are. There is so a full setup here. So that's me on a clean profile. So I want to hold this button here, and that'll save it. And as you see, it'll come back to being a normal screen. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the ballistics. Turn this off. So that's me all mounted and set up. Ballistic calculator has been sorted for the ZULUS, for the 22LR. So all the case is to double check 0 on the new profile. I have my digits there will be put on the 223, so if there is any foxing that I need to do longer range tonight. But I'm probably mostly only going to use this because I've set it up with the 22LR. As long as it's within 100 yards, I can pretty much drop a fox with that. But this is just a backup, just in case there's anything that I think that is beyond the 22LR's needs. I've only got one of these Arken optics, or I would have the second one on there, because I have kind of fallen out of love with the Digex a little bit since I've been using the Arken. But hey, that's just the way life is when you come across new tech. So there we go, time to go to the range, have something to eat first, time to go to range, double check everything is zeroed. So here I am at the range, the 22LR. It's a wee bit of wind, but at 50 yards it's not really going to be, it's like 54 yards, it's not going to be too much a problem. So have a little look and see what the rounds are. So set up a different profile. We're on a Y profile now. The sun's a bit bright, which is a little bit annoying. We'll go for this dot here. And then I'll go and see where it landed. So we're on paper. So as you've seen, I aim for that dot there. But actually that's the impact there. So I have to adjust this, which means I can't record. So I'll come off record just now. So I've adjusted 0. And we'll go check. A little bit of tweaking. So I basically aim for the centre and it's about there. So we'll just tweak it and see if we can get on the black dot. Wind's picked up a little bit now, but it's still sunny, which is good. So come off record and I'll tweak it. Back on record. Wind's blowing me about a little. Let's see if I can get on the bag a little bit tighter. Sun. Don't know where that hit, just because it's nowhere near ideal at the minute. Another one in. Have a look and see where it's gone. And then zero up from there. As in a prone position. And the grass is really wet. In fact, actually, the best way of doing it. So let's try. Plus, it'll get me hit the sun a little bit. This is far better than. So I'll pick a different. Right. As you can see, the dot's just below now. Couldn't see that when we were up in the truck. So. There we go, that's better. Oh, out. I was kind of balancing on the truck a little. So we're at 50 yards. Must only put 4 in, I thought I put 5 in. So, let's try that again. Might have to clean this barrel. Let's try one of these dots here. Shooting a little high. Dots are all over the place. There we go. Might want to come a little left a bit, David. Yep. Come a little left. Right, I've changed the vertical as well, try and make it a little bit easier to see. So what we'll do is, and we've done a bit of adjusting, try this. Just to the left slightly. There we go. I think it's the billets actually, they're spread. Yeah, billets spread slightly. I might have to look at another brand of billets. These are RWS subsonic HPs, and generally this is the ones that used to work all the time in them. Let's try in the grass shot down there. There we go. Nice in the grass shot. Perfect. One in here. Right, so that's us pretty much zeroed. I'm going to be happy with that, be wasting ammo otherwise. I'm going to switch it to night vision mode just to make sure the zero is the exact same, which means I have to come off record. Come off record, back on record, and we're going to see if the zero is the same in regards to night vision. So what we want is doing a fresh dot. Pretty much there. Bullet dropped a little. And our 5 rounds in. It seems to be dropping slightly. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're pretty much round it. I'm finding a lot of inconsistencies in bullets. It could be the problem. We are around that little target there. But it's only a 1-inch dot, so. Yep, there we go, we're in. So, I think the bullets are more of the problem than the actual rifle or the zero, but 22 LR. Enough for rabbits, we're shooting all around 1 inch, which is fine. Might have to change my bullets and do a little bit more testing as the barrel gets older anyway, so it's a fairly old barrel. It's probably around about, don't know, it's got to be at least 10 years old now, so I've shot literally thousands, probably about 30,000 rounds with this barrel, so they don't tend to wear too often, but that's good, that's done. So we are now zeroed. Instead, let's try a really long shot. Range it first. Really a steady shot. There we go. And I got it. What a shot! 175 yards. What a beautiful shot. There it is there. 175 yards. Flipping hell, just missed it. That's without the IR one. It's too dark for to use. This is what, 78 yards. Good girl, good girl. Come on, bring over. It's starting to get light now. A few bunnies. A few in there. See if we get some more. I saw a little group down there. LR. The Arken ZULUS on top is actually performing really well. Shot out to 174 yards. That bunny just picked up. Not bad. Very pretty morning. Very pretty morning. We'll see what else we can get. It's starting to get light enough to see the little things.